from a humble beginning to an unparalleled destiny. From a voice once stifled to a voice that shook the world, Oprah Winfrey, a name synonymous with success, a story drenched in resilience. A woman who did not just break barriers, but shattered them. An icon of empowerment, a living testament to what one can achieve when determination meets destiny. This is not just a story of fame, it's a journey through the trials and triumphs of a woman who refused to be defined by circumstance, who chose to rise time and time again. Join us as we unfold a narrative of resilience, an odyssey of a woman who transformed not just television, but the very way we see ourselves and each other. Oprah Winfrey, a resilient revolution, a story that transcends fame, that echoes in the hearts of millions.
You represent the best of our country and what's possible in our country, but more importantly, you are a citizen of the world, and you are a hero to mankind.
In the heart of Mississippi, in a small, forgotten town, a story began that would capture the heart of the world. A story not of wealth, not of privilege, but of raw human spirit. Born to an unwed teenage mother, Oprah's beginning was far from fairy tale. Her first home was her grandmother's modest house, where poverty was a constant companion, but love and wisdom were her true guardians. Her grandmother's teachings were Oprah's first classroom, the seeds of wisdom that were planted in a curious and observant child. It was here that the idea of something more, something greater, began to take root. Her early years were a journey, a shifting landscape of homes and family, marked by the challenges of a fractured family and the harsh lessons of life. But within Oprah was a flame, a resilience forged in adversity. She did not succumb to her circumstances. She rose above them, finding strength in vulnerability, wisdom in trials. This was Oprah's upbringing, not a barrier but a launchpad. It shaped her, but it did not define her. Her story was just beginning, and it was one that would inspire not just a nation but the world. In the eyes of a child, the world is full of possibilities, even when those possibilities are hidden behind towering obstacles. For young Oprah, those obstacles were real, formidable, and unyielding. Yet, they were about to meet their match. Poverty was more than a condition, it was a daily battle. Oprah's early life was marked by scarcity, by a world that seemed determined to limit her. But something within her refused to be confined. In Milwaukee, the challenges grew darker. Betrayal and abuse cast shadows over her life, testing her strength and her faith in herself. Yet, even in those shadows, Oprah's resilience began to shine. School became a sanctuary, books a gateway to new worlds. Within the pages of those books, Oprah found inspiration and strength. Her voice became a weapon, her intellect a shield. And there were those who saw her, truly saw her. Teachers and mentors who recognized a spark that refused to be extinguished. In their encouragement, Oprah found validation and the courage to dream bigger. In the crucible of her early challenges, Oprah's resilient nature was forged. It wasn't the absence of obstacles, but the courage to overcome them that defined her. Her story was not just about surviving, it was about thriving, growing, and becoming. The halls of Tennessee State University were not merely buildings of brick and mortar. They were gateways to dreams for a young woman fueled by ambition and resilience. Oprah's pursuit of education was not just about degrees or accolades. It was a journey of self-discovery, a quest for knowledge that transcended textbooks and exams. In the classrooms and lecture halls, Oprah was finding herself. Her voice, once a whisper in a small Mississippi town, began to resonate. The world of media opened its doors, first with radio, then television. Oprah was on her way, or so it seemed. But success is often a winding road, filled with unexpected turns. Oprah's first taste of television was bitter, met with criticism, rejection, and finally, the painful sting of being fired. Setbacks are often life's way of redirecting us, and for Oprah, it was no different. Rather than wallowing in defeat, she turned her setback into a setup, her failure into a springboard. Her resilience was not a trait, it was her nature, and so the story continued, not with a fall, but with a rise. A new chapter was about to begin, filled with potential and guided by a spirit that knew no bounds. Oprah's pursuit of education and career was not defined by the roadblocks, but by the journey itself. In life's great theater, rejection is often a cruel act, a door slammed, a dream denied. But for Oprah, rejection was not an end, it was a beginning. Each no she received was not a wall but a hurdle, a challenge to be met, a fire to be fueled. Oprah didn't just face rejection, she embraced it, learned from it, grew stronger because of it. In Baltimore, the critics were harsh, the judgments unkind. But Oprah's vision was clear, her mission undeterred. She knew that to succeed, she had to transcend rejection, transform it into wisdom, power, and resolve. Rejection became her teacher, her mentor in disguise. It shaped her approach, refined her skills, and deepened her empathy. Each setback became a stepping stone, each doubt a call to rise higher. And rise she did. From a co-host on People Are Talking to a voice that resonated with thousands, Oprah turned rejection into redemption. Her show became a success, her name synonymous with authenticity and connection. This was Oprah's alchemy, her ability to turn rejection into gold, to use it as fuel for a journey that was destined to touch hearts and change minds. Her story was no longer about what she had overcome, it was about what she had become. A beacon of resilience, a symbol of possibility, Oprah Winfrey had transcended rejection. She had turned it into her strength, her compass, her guiding star, and her journey was far from over. It was just beginning. The stage was set, the audience captivated. A new voice was rising, breaking barriers and defying expectations. Oprah Winfrey had arrived, but her journey was only beginning. Oprah's early success was not a fluke, it was a revelation. Her ability to connect, to understand, to feel with her audience was not just a skill, it was a gift. Television had found its new star, and she was unlike any other. But the industry was a fortress, guarded by biases, bound by tradition. Being a young African-American woman in a field dominated by others was not just a challenge, it was a battle. Oprah did not merely confront these barriers, she transcended them. Her authenticity was her sword, her resilience her shield. She was not there to fit into a mold, she was there to break it. And then came Chicago, a city of wind, a city of opportunity. Oprah took over AM Chicago, a struggling talk show, a diamond in the rough. She saw potential where others saw failure. With a touch of her unique magic, AM Chicago soared. Ratings climbed, barriers crumbled. Oprah had turned a challenge into a triumph, rejection into victory. And the world was taking notice. Her early success was a testament to her vision, her courage, her relentless pursuit of excellence. And the best was yet to come. The Oprah Winfrey Show, a talk show that would become a cultural phenomenon. For 25 years, the Oprah Winfrey Show was more than entertainment. It was a lifeline, a therapy session, a celebration of the human spirit. It reached 40 million viewers a week in the United States alone, translated into 149 languages, viewed in 145 countries. But a single show was never the destination, it was the beginning. And then, in 1993, the unimaginable was announced. Two titans of their domains, Oprah Winfrey and Michael Jackson, would sit down for a heart-to-heart. Broadcasted live from Neverland, this wasn't just any interview. With a staggering 90 million viewers, it became the most watched interview in television history. Epic not just in numbers, but in depth. Jackson opened up about his childhood, his skin condition, and rumors that surrounded him. All while the world watched, listened, and for a moment understood a little more about the man behind the moonwalk. It wasn't just an interview, it was history in the making. From the electric aura of Michael Jackson's Neverland to the weighty halls of political upheaval in South Africa. In 2000, Oprah sat across from Nelson Mandela, a man whose 27-year imprisonment birthed a legend, an architect of peace, a beacon of resistance. Mandela's life wasn't just about endurance, but about envisioning a unified nation when division seemed inevitable. With Oprah, he delved into the power of forgiveness and how he transformed the narrative of an entire nation. Two icons, one stage. Conversations that not only echoed through television sets, but shaped the dialogues of history. From Mandela's monumental legacy of unity and peace, enter Lance Armstrong, the 7-time Tour de France champion, celebrated for his unparalleled athletic prowess and unyielding ambition. But 2013 marked a year of reckoning. Whispers turned to accusations, denials to confrontations, and soon a towering legacy was teetering on the brink of collapse. In a candid conversation with Oprah, Armstrong did the unthinkable. He admitted to years of systematic doping. This interview wasn't just about an athlete's fall from grace. It was a profound exploration into vulnerability, accountability, and the steep price of ambition. From Mandela's inspirational journey to Armstrong's turbulent confession, Oprah's knack for capturing the human essence in every story remains unparalleled. Following the turbulent waves of Armstrong's confessional saga, the world yet again turned its gaze to Oprah as she sat down with another set of prominent figures, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of interview history. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, once the darlings of the British monarchy, chose to bare their souls in a setting only Oprah could provide. Stepping away from royal duties, the couple faced a media maelstrom, battling incessant scrutiny and unsettling privacy invasions. Their revelations with Oprah were not just a recount of their royal lives, but a raw unmasking of the prejudice, pressures, and personal battles they faced within palace walls. Meghan's candidness about her mental health struggles and the institutional apathy she encountered was a poignant reminder of the challenges even those in gilded halls face. Harry's narrative, paralleling his mother Princess Diana's trials, added another layer, reinforcing the cyclical nature of media obsession and the cost of living life in the limelight. From Armstrong's precipitous fall from athletic grace to the royal duo's brave confrontation of systemic issues, Oprah remains the bridge, guiding viewers through tales of strife, strength, and survival. The Oprah Winfrey Show wasn't merely a talk show. It became a cultural phenomenon, touching lives across continents and demographics. Yet, as with all epics, there comes an end. In 2011, Oprah graced the stage with an announcement that sent shockwaves throughout the television landscape. She declared the ending of her iconic show, not with a sense of finality, but with gratitude and the promise of new beginnings. The show's influence was immeasurable. It launched careers, inspired millions, and ignited conversations on topics previously considered taboo. Its conclusion marked the end of an era in daytime television, yet symbolized Oprah's unwavering spirit to evolve, innovate, and continuously inspire. From book clubs to brave confessions, The Oprah Winfrey Show was a masterclass in empathy, connection, and transformation, a testament to Oprah's enduring legacy in the world of media. In 2011, Oprah launched OWN, Oprah Winfrey Network. OWN wasn't just television. It was a platform for change, a beacon for voices often unheard, and the empire spread to print. Oh, the Oprah magazine burst onto the scene not just to inform but to empower, to inspire, to guide, a meeting place for minds seeking growth, enlightenment, transformation. The numbers are staggering. 25 seasons, 4,561 episodes of The Oprah Winfrey Show, an audience spanning continents, cultures, backgrounds. This was no ordinary empire. It was an empire built on authenticity, on empathy, on excellence. And the world took notice. Oprah's touch turned authors into bestsellers, ideas into movements, conversations into revelations. This is Oprah's empire, an empire that reached hearts, ignited minds, changed lives, an empire that stands as a shining symbol of what's possible when one woman dares to believe, dares to act, dares to lead. Oprah Winfrey's story is not just about success, it's about significance. A media mogul whose heart beats for humanity, whose influence transcends fame. This is the philanthropic pulse of Oprah Winfrey. In 2007, Oprah's dreams took shape in the form of the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. A staggering $40 million investment, nurturing the leaders of tomorrow. These young women, rising from backgrounds marred by adversity, are now architects of their future. Over 400 girls have graduated, spreading their wings across the globe. Oprah's educational crusade doesn't stop there. More than $400 million donated to educational causes, 400 scholarships to Morehouse College. The numbers, enormous as they are, only hint at the lives transformed. From Hurricane Katrina to other natural disasters, Oprah's empathy knows no bounds. Millions in aid, but more than that, a presence that brings hope. Beyond charity, Oprah's voice is a rallying cry for human rights, for gender equality, for justice. Her words echo in the halls of power, challenging, inspiring, moving the world forward. Her influence shapes minds, too. Oprah's book club has turned authors into bestsellers, books into phenomena, readers into thinkers. Over 70 books featured, millions of copies sold, a literary revolution. Oprah's activism is fierce, unyielding. A founding donor of Time's Up, she stands at the forefront of movements that shake the world, that make history. But it's in the gentle smile, the heartfelt hug, the spark in the eyes of those she touches, where Oprah's true philanthropy shines. It's personal, it's profound, it's a promise kept. Oprah Winfrey's philanthropy is a saga of love, a journey of faith, a legacy unparalleled. Over $1 billion in giving, but beyond the numbers, a warmth that reaches souls. Oprah's is a philanthropy that's not about writing checks, it's about changing lives. In a world searching for heroes, Oprah's philanthropy is a testament to what one woman's heart can achieve. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the resilient life of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey's resilient journey is not an end. It's a beginning. It's a map for us, a mirror to us. It's a journey we all walk, a journey we all write. In her resilience, we find our road, our rhythm, our rise. And now, the stage is yours, the pen is yours, the journey is yours. What will your song of resilience be? What will your dance of determination look like? What will your symphony of strength sound like? You have the power, you have the purpose, you have the potential. In your struggles, find your strength. In your battles, find your beauty. In your journey, find your joy. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Your likes truly make a difference and help us bring more content like this to you. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, so you won't miss any of our future videos. We have lots more inspiring stories, deep dives into important issues. But before we wrap up, here's a sneak peek at our next journey through time. Our next video will delve into the extraordinary life of one of history's most resilient figures, Stephen Hawking, in a universe of infinite possibilities where most stories are written by hands. One story was penned by sheer will, brilliance, and an unbreakable spirit. A mind that soared among the stars, yet housed in a body that challenged him at every turn. A body constrained, but a spirit unchained. A voice silenced, but a message that resonated across galaxies. He transcended the impossible, turned adversity into advantage, and unlocked secrets that shaped our understanding of the universe. All with a mind that wouldn't yield, a determination that wouldn't wane. Until then, keep the spirit of resilience alive. Remember, each story we share, each life we explore, is a testament to the power of the human spirit and the impact one person can make. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.